Hi, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali from Excel Basement. This is the second video for a series called Learn Python in Microsoft Excel. In this video tutorial, we will be learning how to perform appending of data from multiple sheets within this workbook, and then we will perform some analytics. So let's get started. The primary motive of this video is to explore two methods of appending of data. The one is using Power Query and then to do analytics with Python code, or we can use Python code directly to append the data from multiple sheets. So we will look into both methods, and once the data being append and that's keep on increasing the records, the analytics will also get updated automatically. So let's do the demonstration. So the first method we will be using is by Power Query. So we have three sheets, as you can see here. So we have three sheets for the data for month wise: Jan, Feb and March. So you can see in the January sheet we have certain columns, and this is pertain to January data. Then we can go to Feb. So this is the data for the month of Feb in a separate sheet, and this is for the March in separate sheet. And all these data is being converted into a table format, and the name of the table is being assigned on the basis of month name. So for January data, you can see the table name is Jan. For the February it will be Feb, and for the March it will be the March. Okay, let me show it to you as well. So this is for the March data, and we have converted this data into a table format, and the name is March as well. Now, after converting all these different data in different sheets month wise into a table format, we will be using Power Query to append the data. Now, the very first step is to get this data into the Power Query and to build a connection only. Now, how to do it? Very simple. So for going to the Power Query, you have to click on Data tab. You will find Get and Transform Data Group. From here you can see there is a feature called From Table or Range. So you will click on it. It will open up a window that is for Power Query Editor, where you can see your data set for the month of Jan. Now we don't have to do any kind of transformation here, just to make or establish a connection for this data set. So what we need to do is we will click on Close and Load menu, and here you can find two options: Close and Load and Close and Load to. So we will go with the second option, Close and Load to. Click on it and it will prompt a window here. So we will select only Create Connection and press OK, and it will establish a connection here. So you can see the month of January table is being connected. Okay. Now for the February we will do the same step. From Table or Range, it will open up a Power Query Editor. Now at this point of time, some certain questions can come in your mind that, sir, if there are so many sheets, or sir, if the data is very large and we will not be able to load on a normal spreadsheet if the records are more than 1 million. See, there are solutions are available, but the point of this tutorial is to make sure that to learn how to append data from multiple sheets when we have not a millions of records. But slowly and gradually in this course we will be dealing with the big data, and I will tell you that how to deal with that kind of issues. So let's close and load to and build a connection for the month of Feb, and let's click on only Create Connection. Click OK. That will generate a connection for Feb. Similarly for the March. From Table or Range, it will open up a Power Query Editor. So we don't need to do any transformation. Just click on Close and Load to, and then click on only Create Connection. So we have established three connections: Jan, Feb and March. These are the three data sets, right? Now the time for doing the appending of the data through Power Query. So we will go to Data, click on Get Data. It will open up a menu. From here you can see Combine and Queries, and select the Append. Okay. Alright, so it opened up a window, and we will select 3 or more tables. So we have Jan. Let's add tables to append, Feb and then March. Okay, and click OK. it will open up a Power Query editor again. We can rename the append 1 as whatever the name you like, so just double click on it and let's give a name combine db, or any other name you would like to give. Let's click on close and load to, and let's select existing worksheet and we want to load it here, so click OK on B6 cell. So now you can see the data is being here appended, right? And let's apply some Python codes. So let's get start equals to py tab key and then start writing. Let's select the data first and just click on Control Enter key. So it will execute and it's just created a data frame for us. Let's write a code equals to py tab. Now select the data frame dot describe round bracket open and close and press Control Enter. And we want to see it as values, as results, so we will click on this Python object and click on Excel value, and you can see there are 42 records are there in this data set. Now for example, if I go to for the month of February data and let's add intentionally some new records, okay, and let's go to March as well and let's add some more records to it as well, and let's come back here. So when we come back here, now this data is being appended, as you can see here, Jan, Feb and March month data. So now the new data is being added, or anything gets changed later on. Now you just need to click on refresh, right click and refresh, and once I refresh this appended data from Power Query, you will see whatever we have made from Python code will also get updated. So let's do it, refresh, and let's see, now the count is 47, so it's also being updated, right? And my records are also being appended. So this is one of the very cool way of doing appending of data through Power Query and then applying the Python codes respectively. Another way to append the data is to use Python code. Okay, so let's do this as well. So we will write equals to py tab, press the tab key, and now we need to create data frames. So we have 3 different data sets and we will create 3 data frames. So let's write name for them. df1 is equals to, so I will go to January sheet and will select the entire data, then I will press enter key, then I will write df2 equals to, we'll go to Feb month sheet and select the entire data, press enter key, df3 is equals to, go to March, let's select the March data, press the enter key. Let's go to the Excel basement main sheet. Now you can see here we have created 3 data frames. Now let's complete. Now let's combine all the frames. So frames is equals to square bracket df1 comma df2 comma df3. Okay, and close the square bracket. Now we want to see the result. So result equals to pd dot concat bracket round bracket open and call all the data frames as a variable. We have defined the variable, so frames, and press Control Enter to execute. So the data frame has been created, but we don't want to see it as a data frame. We want to see the Excel value. Click here and that's it, your data is being appended. So you can see there are 47 records here, and this has been appended through Python code. Okay, and let's see if I go to the January and if I intentionally increase some records, and when I come back here, so I can see 53 records are there now. So as you can see the count at the bottom, there are 53 records, and for this Power Query I need to refresh, and now you can see the number 53 here, right? So that's your choice how you want to execute the appending technique within Excel. Either you use Power Query or Python code, and I will come back in the next tutorials to show you how to deal with large data sets. Thank you.